Hey guys, and welcome back to my City Builders channel here on YouTube. I'm Ben, and today I'm back with a quick tutorial on different commercial and office buildings and the way, how you can choose those or get to those if you need them. So first step, as like almost always with any kind of specializations, is to use one of the, or not one of the, but the standard district painting tool. So what I'm currently doing is I'm setting up 5 districts in total because there are 5 different office slash commercial districts available, specializations available. So I'm doing that first. Just let me finish that quickly up. And the second thing, and this is actually the way how you can choose it, is by switching to the second tab here that says commercial specializations. You can click on that, define that, for example, as tourism, this for leisure, that for organic and local produce. This says no commercial specialization, and it only counts basically if you want to change one of those specializations back to a standard commercial zone. You can basically do it by just clicking here or unclicking everything that you placed before. And now we're heading to the office specializations. The first one is the IT cluster, and the second one is, I think, financial office buildings. That's it. Afterwards, obviously, and I also want to distinguish that here, so it might take me a little bit longer than it would usually take. So I'm using high density and low density zoning options here. I also want to make sure that the only zone that does not have any specializations for the commercial district gets also both options, like high and low density zones. And obviously for offices in general, we don't have any difference here. So I'm just filling those squares with the according office zone, and then it's about time to let the game run for a little bit to see what kind of buildings are popping up in those districts. Just a quick reminder here, everything obviously has water and sewage, but also power, thanks to the wind turbines here that I'm using just for demonstration purposes. So now we have to wait and see a little bit here and see how far we can go from here and what we can get out of those districts. So it's very interesting. You can already see IT specializations in that here. It has by far the biggest high rises so far, and I was already surprised by the high rises of commercials. And if you have a look at the rest of my city, IT, they're building their stuff really huge and tall, which is fine. It's good the way it is. And interestingly enough, for example, low density, high density, here with the local produce, you can't really see a difference. Even from a worker's perspective, it doesn't really make any difference so far. Maybe those buildings are growing over time, that can be. And also for the leisure and entertainment thing here, it doesn't make a huge difference. Obviously there are no small buildings coming up yet, so we'll have to check and see how long it will take us to get there. So I set the speed already on high, so we just might have to wait for a little bit. And that looks like perfect banking and whatnot specializations. Let me check. Yeah, financial. This is all financial office buildings. So now it's building up. So I think even from the leisure industry, there's not a huge difference between high-rise or high density and low density. It's basically the same, so it doesn't really matter. So I would consider going for the high-rise just to make sure that in case anything improves in the near future, that you get higher buildings there. Hotels, as mentioned, pretty impressive. The most impressive ones are software, and the less impressive ones of the office buildings are the financial offices. Yeah, so that's basically about it. I think there's not anything else to tell you about except for one thing, and it's this noise pollution. It's also very interesting. Like you can see that this here, the local producer area, has most likely a very low noise pollution compared to entertainment and hotels. Standard commercial district also has some kind of noise production, but not as bad as those two, I would say. At least from a first glance it looks like that. And from the office zones, I'd say from the coloring here that the financial office buildings are maybe a little bit noisier than the IT and tech departments, but they're very similar to the standard commercial office buildings. Yeah, so that's about it. I'd like to thank you again for watching this time, and in case you do have any questions or any comments, or would like to see some other quick tutorial about City Skylines 1, please go ahead, leave me a like, leave me a comment down below, and I would be, of course, happy if you could follow me here on my channel, because obviously that's highly appreciated. So have a good rest of your day, enjoy your time, and thanks for stopping by and watching one of my tutorials again. Bye bye, have a good one.